Let's move straight to Kumasi because this afternoon also students of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology have started packing out of the school ahead of the planned clashes there. Heavy police presence at the university as officials step up security to prevent violence there. The Regional Security Council says it has picked information that two student groups have planned to clash. There's an order for the students to leave the campus tomorrow as examinations come to an end today. Already, students have started leaving the campus as heavily armed police personnel patrol every corner of the university. We'll take you there live for the situation on the ground. My colleague Ohemen Teria is the one monitoring events for us. Ohemen, first, tell me about the assessment of this whole security situation by school authority.
Thank you, Aisha. For now, there is peace, I must say, on campus after the 2018 incident where students hit the streets, clashed with two authorities, and also destroy university's property worth over 3 million Ghana cedis. The university campus was declared a security zone. That has remained till now when the Regional Security Council says it picked intelligence of a planned reprisals of two university halls to attack each other and cause chaos on campus. So it did introduce measures to mitigate this plan. And this measure, as of 3 days ago, security was beefed up on campus of KNUST, and it has remained so until today, when additional police personnel were also deployed to the campus. But this time around, with some sort of operational procedures different from how they have been operating on campus in the earlier days. For instance, yesterday, the security on campus did foot patrols, snap checks, and then did a random search of people that they suspect could be harboring or have something under their sleeves. But today, when we went back to campus, the situation has changed with armed police officers positioned at vantage points in what looks like they surrounding the two, university residential halls, talking about Unity, also known as Conti, and then Katanga, the university hall itself. So the armed men are stationed there. They are not moving, and they have been put at vantage points, meaning that university authorities, with Regional Security Council foresee this clash, being eminently coming off today. And today, what we are learning is that the students have planned what they call morale session. The morale session is actually an event where the students have the opportunity to sing, dance, and make merry after successfully completing their end of semester exams. And we are told the students had wanted to take advantage of this particular event to cause mayhem and chaos on campus. But today, authorities tell me this particular event will not come off. They have canceled it at the expense of the students. Even this morning, when I went to campus, the students were rehearsing indoor. The rehearsals were being done, in their rooms and then in the inner court of the halls of residence. But later, when I spoke to the university relations officer, Dr. Norris Bequin, he did indicate that there's no way university authorities and the Regional Security Council will allow the students to go out in their numbers for this morale session. And he also been speaking about the fact that university authorities are very, very satisfied with the security arrangements that they put in place, and they believe that everything is working according to plan. We can take a listen to Professor Dr. Norris Bequin, the URO of KNUST.
We had envisaged that just about a week to the time all students complete or finish their end of semester examination, we should have some relative number of security personnel around. That has been working. They have been working since last week. Almost every evening, there's regular patrol around all where the students are living, including off-campus hostels. And as we stated earlier on, there will be some deployment of additional security men or personnel on campus between Thursday and Friday, and Saturday through to Monday. And as you walk about, you will see that happening. So I would say the plan is working. And I'm happy to inform you that a lot of our security men, the students have started packing and leaving. Yesterday, for instance, some 3 friends of mine were here to pick up their awards, and they've been excited. You know, it's a nice thing. Moving through the year has not been a small joke. Having to combine teaching and learning with management of COVID-19, and so once we are done, we the academic year peacefully to their various homes, and they continue to protect themselves until we find possible solution, or quite a number of them get vaccinated against COVID-19, so that we can come back to school to begin the 2022 academic year safely. According to the Regional Security Council, they are not going to allow anything of that sort to happen, and will not give them the opportunity to do so. Anyone who dare tries that, the security personnel will pick you up, and then according to the plan, they will have to keep you behind the cells for some time, and then of consolidation, then you will have to go and tell your story there. According to the Regional Security Council, nothing of that sort should be allowed. So that's why they are here. They are here. You see, most of the time, those people who live in these halls are first-year students. First-year students are not interested in this kind of fight or this kind of rivalry between Conti and Unity and Katanga. They are not interested in that. It is usually those who are either in the final year or those who have been sanctioned in one way or the other, who are hanging around the university. People who have been punished and refuse to tell their parents that I have been suspended or have been sacked or dismissed from the university, and they continue to collect school fees. They are the people who come and foment trouble. And so those people who are living in the halls of residence should not even allow, they should not attempt to do that, so that these such bad people, elements, will come and they infiltrate their rank and file.
So, Ohime, what's the general mood of students in the school when you visited earlier?
For students, they appear unperturbed. They are not perturbed with the ongoing situation, security arrangement on campus. Just to say that they are happy with the presence of the security, the heavy, police presence. They say is to their advantage. They've been complaining about the fact that during this period, where they are writing their end of semester exams, they are, the people who perpetrate their nefarious activities at their halls of residence and private hostels. So once the police presence, is providing them with the needed security, they are comfortable, they are okay with this particular arrangement. When I left campus, they were already, majority of them were already packing out, because the university authorities say about 85% of the students are done with their end of semester examination. And don't forget, the Regional Security Council has already issued, an order to them to vacate campus once you are done with your end of semester exam. So majority of them are already packing out of campus. So with the exception of foreign students and students who have project defenses to make on campus, they are the only students who are allowed to stay on campus. Even so, they have to do this under the instructions or the permission of the Dean of Students. So all these students may have to apply through the Dean of Students before they are allowed to stay on campus. So for the students, it's a normal day for them. They seem not to care about what is happening. But I must say that at the Unity Hall, where there were police presence, that is where I overheard some of the students complaining about the fact that, they are likely to mix out on the morale session or the morale night today, which for them is more or less their Christmas day. So they wouldn't want to miss this opportunity. But unfortunately, that opportunity, they are likely to miss it as the university authorities announce the cancellation of this whole night. So yes, some of them will be paid, especially those at Katanga and then the Unity Hall.
My colleague Ohemen Teria with updates on the KNUST situation. We're still there monitoring for you updates in our subsequent bulletins.